Diane Bolin here, coming to you with another August vacation special workout in the series. Did you know that the best exercise that you can do for yourself is one that you love doing and that brings you happiness? Sometimes it takes a little while to figure out what exactly that is. So I recommend trying a bunch of different things. Today we're going to look at biking. Now, biking is not for everybody, but it is a good way to get out in nature, outside, and enjoy some cardio movement without a lot of stress and jarring on your joints. That said, sometimes, the only way to know if biking is for you is to give it a try. There are places where you can rent bikes by the hour or by the day if you want to just give it a try if you don't happen to have a bike. Or you can borrow a bike from a friend or relative and just give it a shot. Couple of safety tips for biking. Even if it's not required, always wear a helmet. And speaking of safety while you're riding, always try to ride in a group or at least with one other person. Safety first. If that's not possible, make sure that you have your phone with you and that a family member or friend knows your planned route and when you plan to come back. Make sure someone always knows where you are, where you're going, and when you plan to be back, just in case. Stay safe and have fun. As with every other exercise we do, it's important to stay hydrated. Most bikes have special water bottles and clips where you can carry it along with you. And speaking of taking breaks, you'll want to do that especially as you're starting out with your biking endeavor. And guess what you can do while you take your break? You can add in some strength exercises. Let me show you how. We're going to take our first break here and we're going to do 8 to 10 squats. Biking works your quads and your hamstrings and your glutes quite a bit. So sometimes just stopping and doing some slow squats will help those muscles refire properly. How deep you go depends on how flexible you are. Make sure your hips go back first. Do them slow. You don't get any extra credit for doing them fast. In fact, they don't do you as much good doing them fast. Shake your legs out a little bit. And we're ready to get back on the road. We're going to take our second stop here. Make sure you hydrate again. This time we're going to do some lunges. As you can see, I've chosen for today's ride some abandoned roads out in the country. I don't like riding with traffic, so I'll choose rail trails or very abandoned roads that only get a little bit of traffic, or anything that's designated a bike path. So look for those. It's easy to look them up on the internet and you can find them all around you. It's a great place to start riding if you're not used to it and you're a little bit unsure of the bike, because then you don't have to worry about the traffic. So on to our lunges. Find a nice flat spot. Step out and back, out and back. You can do whatever you want with your hands. Go as low as your body allows you to. Again, we're going for 8 to 10. That's our break number 2. Let's get back on the road. We're going to make our next stop here, and after we've hydrated, we're going to work our upper body a little bit, because no matter where your handlebars are positioned on your bike, after a while your shoulders can start to feel it. So let's stretch them out a little bit. You're going to roll your shoulder blades back. We're going to get our arms into that W position. Pull in the core. Bring our arms together. Open, up, and down. That's 1. 2. 3. You get the idea. Again, we're going to aim for 10. One more. And shake everything out, and let's continue on with our ride. We're back to the end of our ride here. So we're going to take a few minutes now and stretch out all of those muscles that we've just used. Now's a great time to take another sip of water, and let's stretch out a bit. Hip circles first. We're going to do about 5 on each side. If you can only go this high, that's okay. Go as high as you can. Do a few knees to chest here. 5 or 6. Let's do some good mornings. We'll start going to just the knee first. Remember, shoulders back, back flat. We're stretching out this area right here. About 5 of these. One more. We're going to do some shoulder rolls back because we've been in this position for a while. Do some deep inhales while we're doing this. And some right over left arm crosses, left over right, alternating. Just kind of shake everything out and pat yourself on the back for completing a wonderful bike ride. I hope you enjoyed this latest in my series of August vacation activities and how you can add a little strength and flexibility work into that with very little time involved. So give those a try. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you get immediate notification when I upload new videos, which I do all the time, more frequently now, 2 or 3 times a week. Lots of new and very exciting things coming in the fall, so you want to make sure you get those notifications. So subscribe to my channel, drop me comments, and most importantly, see you next time online.